days around.
Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel. Today we will be previewing Tottenham Hotspur's 4th round FA Cup fixture as they take on Preston North End away from home in the 4th round of the Emirates FA Cup on Saturday, January 28th, 2023 at 1 p.m. Eastern. That is 10 a.m. Pacific time. It will be at the Deepdale Stadium in Preston, so it's an away match in the FA Cup for Spurs. And you can watch this match in the U.S. on the streaming service ESPN+. Now, both in terms of recent form for Preston after a pretty heavy defeat against Norwich in the Championship last match week, they came back big with a 2-1 win over Birmingham in the Championship. 2 goals from Ledson and Brown getting the win for Preston North End. They currently sit in 11th in the Championship. 28 games played, 11 wins, 10 losses, 7 draws on 40 points. Tottenham also got a win last time out, and it was a very big win as it ensured that they'd stay above Fulham in the Premier League. They beat Fulham by 1-0 thanks to a goal from Harry Kane. Tottenham sit 5th in the Premier League, 21 games played, 11 wins, 3 draws, 7 losses on 36 points. Tottenham also confirmed the news that they signed Arnaut Danjuma over the last week from Villarreal on loan until the end of the season with an option to buy for around 25 million euros.
For team news, Preston have 4 players injured, including Ben Whiteman, who has a calf injury, Brad Potts, who has a foot injury, Jakobsen, who has a cruciate ligament injury, and Sean Maguire, who has a leg injury. So 4 players injured for Preston. For Spurs, we have 2 players injured, both wingers, Lucas Moura and Brian Hill. Lucas Moura, he's been injured for a while, and Hill has picked up a knock. It's a shame that he can't start this game, because if he was available, he probably would have started. And next, we're going to move on to projected lineups. In goal, Fraser Forster will most likely play ahead of Hugo Lloris because it's FA Cup match. I'm excited to see what Fraser Forster can do and see if we need a replacement for Lloris mid-season, which I don't think we might need, but he's been making a lot of mistakes recently. So it's going to be interesting to see how Forster does in goal. Back line of Tanganga, Sanchez, and Longley. Davies will get a rest. Longley hasn't been doing too well, so I think this FA Cup match is a good game to redeem himself. Tanganga and Sanchez, I think they're going to stay back there. I believe both of them also started when we played Portsmouth in the 3rd round, the first round we played in the FA Cup. 2 wingbacks, Ryan Sessegnon and Matt Doherty. Matt Doherty will step up to give Emerson a rest, and Sessegnon will come in to give Perisic a rest. Basuma Sarr in midfield. I don't think Højbjerg or Benteke will start. There's no need. But they will definitely be on the bench if needed. Basuma really needs to find his feet now, and this is a pretty good opportunity for him. Sarr looks really bright, and this is another opportunity for him to shine. Front line of Son, Richarlison, and our new boy in London, Danjuma. I'm so excited what he can do. Son probably would not have started this match. It probably would have been Brian Hill, but recently Brian Hill picking up the knock means Son has to start.
Yeah.
Son or Kulusevski, whichever one.
Yeah. Forster's going to come in regardless. I think this is the easy game for him to go into. Tanganga, Sanchez, Longley. I'm a little worried about Tanganga at that right center back position, so I really wouldn't be surprised if we see someone like Romero even play against Preston, or maybe Eric Dyer will slot in the middle, Longley on the left, Sanchez on the right, because I'm still a little unsure about Tanganga this season. He's been looking a little shaky, but I think that back line is something along the lines of what we'll go with. Doherty will start at right wing back. Spence is not going to get a chance easily. And Emerson Royale is going to get a rest. Left side, Perisic will drop out, rest again. Sessegnon will come into the side. He hasn't had the greatest of performances, but I think they're getting better than they were maybe 2 or 3 games ago. Basuma and Sarr in midfield. Sarr's an absolute star. We saw him against Portsmouth, and we saw him in the
Palace
Premier League against Palace.
And he also started in the North London Derby, which he did not do too bad in.
Yeah, he was still one of our best midfielders that day. So I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be coming back into the side. Basuma will start alongside him. He hasn't had many chances, and I'm sure he'll shine as well. Up top, Richarlison is finally back from injury, and I think he'll be ready to start this game, which is going to be huge for us. It means that Harry Kane gets a rest. I'm sure we'll see him come off the bench if we're leading, or even if we're not leading, to try and break that goal record with the late Jimmy Greaves. Arnaut Danjuma, Tottenham's new signing. I don't know. There's no reports that he is going to start, but there's no reports that are saying that he can't start. So I think there's a big possibility that Danjuma could start at the weekend to give Kulusevski a little bit of a rest. And on the left side, we have Son Heung-min, who's been really struggling for form this season. But I think he's looking better in recent games, and I really hope he can come back to life.
The mask coming off his face will help a lot, too.
Yeah, definitely. But, yeah, this is going to be, I think, a game that we have to win, because we have big opportunities.
FA Cup is a huge chance for us to get some hope of winning a trophy. The Carabao Cup, if we manage to win against Forest, think about it now, the only other danger would be Newcastle.
And Manchester United.
Yeah, right now we would be in Forest place. We would have probably played, if we made it through, we would have played Manchester United in the semifinals if everything went like how it is right now, and Spurs kept winning. So Carabao Cup was a huge wasted opportunity for us, but hopefully we won't waste the FA Cup and we can possibly win it.
Yeah, I'm really hoping for that. In terms of Premier League teams who are not in the FA Cup anymore, Crystal Palace crashed out to Southampton, and Nottingham Forest went out to Blackpool. Middlesbrough, although not a Premier League side, they got us out of the League Cup last season.
FA Cup.
They lost to Brighton. Bournemouth are out to Burnley, and Brentford are out to West Ham. Wolves are out to Liverpool. Chelsea are out to Manchester City. Aston Villa out to Stevenage. So there is a pretty long list of teams that have gone out of the competition, which opens up a bunch of possibilities for us. Man City will play Arsenal tomorrow, so that's another one of the top 6 that will be out. So we have a lot of opportunity in this competition. Brighton play Liverpool. Those are 2 more great teams that'll be out. Really, the only teams that have kind of a clear path through, and they are really good, is Manchester United, who play Reading tomorrow on Saturday at 3 p.m., and West Ham, who play Derby at 2:45. But even West Ham haven't been great. So we have a lot of chance here, and I hope we take it, because we could get trophy for the first time. And if we get trophies, Conte will stay. He'll see the progress. Kane will stay. If we deliver one trophy to him, I think he'll stay.
Kane, he's not going to leave this January. Well, not January. I don't think he'll leave this summer unless if Conte leaves. If Conte leaves, then all of our big players are in jeopardy, whether they're going to leave or not. But winning a trophy is the first thing we need. Yeah,
undoubtedly. So if we can get something out of the FA Cup, it's still the FA Cup. It's not like it's like the,
Community Shield.
Yeah, this is still a pretty solid, big competition in the world of England football. So if we can get a win here, it's going to be huge. What's your score prediction?
Score prediction, I think Spurs can get the win 2-0.
I think we can win 2-1. I think we will concede 1. I think Preston will put out a pretty spirited performance. But regardless, I think we can go through. We have enough quality in even a reserve side, and we bring on Kulusevski, Bentancur, Kane off the bench if we need to. But that's it for our preview to Tottenham Hotspur's 4th round away fixture against Preston at Deepdale Stadium on Saturday, January 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you enjoyed and want to see more Spurs content, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what your predictions are for the score of this game. And until next time,
come on, you Spurs!